What's a buyer going to do? How is a buyer going to get into this market? Particularly a buyer, say a first-time buyer where their financing is good, but they still need a condition on financing, which every realtor should recommend. Now, a bank might say that somebody could go forward or you're comfortable with it. That's something to discuss with your bank. So how does a buyer move forward in this market? The buyer needs to be patient, the buyer needs to be educated, and the buyer needs to be ready to move at a moment's notice. Most, or the highest percentage I've ever seen of listings right now are saying no offers until whatever, Tuesday at 6, let's say. The buyer needs to be able to get into the house as soon as possible if it's a possible listing that would be interesting to them. Get in quickly, assess if it meets their needs. If yes, and you're very interested, start the work right away. Make sure you can put together the best offer possible. If the house is not interesting, move on, forget about it, go to the next one. The problem is there's not that many listings right now, and you're probably a little frustrated, especially if you're a buyer that, say, has been looking for 6 months or a year. Maybe these 6 months or a year were required for the education process and getting to know the homes, the market, neighborhoods, maybe what you're really looking for, especially for the first-time buyers. Now, there are experienced buyers, very experienced buyers, that will know, they'll come in, they'll know right away. You still need to know your financing, solid financing. You need to know, okay, are we going to do an inspection before offers next Tuesday? Okay, do we have an inspector that can do that? Are we okay spending $500, $600, $700 and not getting the house? It's a cost of doing business right now. If you're going to do an inspection and you're making an offer on a house and you really want the house and it's going to be a good offer, do your inspection ahead of time would be the advice I would most likely give. Now, like I said, there's different situations for different people, and there's a spectrum, a broad range of requirements. So sometimes, you may or may not have heard of, homes that sell with 10 offers or 4 offers, or I heard of one with 41 offers a few weeks ago, which I've never experienced. I wasn't involved, so I don't know if that was correct. I just heard it through the realtor grapevine. You have no chance, basically. If somebody wants the house way more than you, let them have the house, okay? If that sale becomes what I call a statistical blip, as in it's way higher than anyone else was willing to pay, and assuming they can get financing or they're able to buy it some way, let it go, move on. Hopefully that doesn't become a stat that keeps the curve going up if you're a buyer, because there's nothing worse than getting priced out of a neighborhood while you're looking at houses in the neighborhood, and that will and has and will continue to happen. Be sure to sign up for my newsletter. Thank you.